Going on YouTube, Cloverbells here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're continuing on with our collaboration series, and I've got Xenconic, aka Alex, joining me on the channel today. Alex, would you like to say hello to our viewers and tell us a little bit about your VGC background?
Hello everyone, my name is Alex. I go by Xenconic online. I've been playing VGC for about 9 to 10 years now. I qualified at Worlds in 2017 and got top 8 at Portland in the seniors division. And I've been trying to work my way back up to qualifying for Worlds again.
2017, man, I can't remember what I was doing in 2017, but it wasn't competitive Pokemon, that's for sure. So that's good. So you've been playing a little bit longer than, actually a lot longer than us. So Alex, what do you got here for us today?
So here we have a Eternatus Tinkaton team that I brought to LA and also got second at a New York City MSS. And it's very interesting. There's some interesting components with Specs Eternatus and a Mold Breaker Tinkaton to help out with the team and do some stuff.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and you know that's also why like I wanted to showcase this today, because you know I don't have too many chances to really showcase Eternatus. I haven't really found too many people making Eternatus teams public, and once I saw that you responded on Twitter that you got second place at a local here in our hometown, New York City. I had to bring this on here. So thanks for joining us today, Alex. And you, ladies and gentlemen, you know how this goes. Alex is going to call all the shots. I'm just going to click the shiny buttons. So without further time, hopefully we can get some wins on Rank Ladder today with Eternatus. So let's just go straight into the battles. All right, we've got Calyrex Shadow Rider with Pelipper and Tornadus. There is an Indeedee and a Hearthflame Ogerpon. All right, so Alex, what are you thinking here?
Oh, okay. So it looks like it's CSR with Indeedee, which usually is actually a kind of a bad matchup here, but let's see what we can do. So for these types of matchups, I like to sort of see if they have sort of Tailwind, which they do, and they sort of have a Tailwind mode with Rain and also CSR. So here, I actually do like to kind of match Tailwinds here, so we can lead Eternatus. Not exactly with the, sorry, I meant sort of like the Tornadus without the Eternatus.
Oh, sorry, okay.
We are Tera Normal on the Rillaboom, which can help against the CSR matchup.
We are? We are? Okay.
So I think leading something like Tornadus Urshifu, since this Urshifu can tank hopefully a Astro Barrage, and then also Rillaboom and Eternatus in the back.
I think you have to bring the Rillaboom. You want to remove that Indeedee terrain. There is a nice Volcarona here. We've been discussing that a little bit in our videos. It's a nice little matchup into the Koraidon and the Zamazenta. Is that why you also have it here?
Particularly for the Zamazenta matchup when I was initially team building it.
Yep.
But it also works into the Koraidon matchup.
Nice. Yes, exactly. Well, we're going to do a separate video on that bug fire type a little bit later. But for now, we've got Indeedee Calyrex, so you already know what's coming next. He's thinking Expanding Force shenanigans. Alright, so what's the play here?
So so most likely it's either Specs or Spell Tag, or because usually the Sash is either on the Tornadus or Urshifu or even Pelipper. So it's either Specs. I don't really think the Urshifu can take a Expanding Force without tearing. So here I would like to go for sort of break the Sash on the Calyrex, since we are sort of sashed on Tornadus.
Okay.
Go for a Bleak Wind and then switch into the Rillaboom here so we can take some hits later.
Okay, so we are going to switch out the Urshifu. We don't want it to get splat by a psychic move here. We're going to change the terrain, make it single target if he is going for the Expanding Force. And this helps because now we can fake out the Indeedee next turn if anything. There is the Follow Me. Alright, so we're definitely going to follow it. It is going to be a Bleak Wind, but first, Calyrex does go for the Astro Barrage instead, besides the Expanding Force. So that's not super great. We do live on one because we have a Sash. All right, and hopefully we can get a little Clover luck here and hit our Bleak Wind. We do connect on the Bleak Wind. All right, if we can get a speed drop, that would be even better. And it doesn't look like we do. So grassy terrain animations happen here. All right, so what do we do now in turn 2?
So based on that damage on Rillaboom, we can expect it to be Specs, which is a lot of damage. So I don't really expect us to live another one unless we Tera, and so we're locked in. So I think here Ashley is really good to Tailwind, so we can outspeed them, and go for Tera Normal Woodhammer into the Calyrex. If they follow me, then they're taking a bunch of damage on Indeedee. They can't touch the Rillaboom, and we're in a good position from there.
All right, let's see. Will he expect the Tera Normal Rillaboom? Does he see the Xenconic Alex Tech Tera Normal Rillaboom? That is us. We're going for it. Okay, I can't imagine the Indeedee doing a whole lot here besides clicking follow me. And this Calyrex is thinking, ooh, at 1 HP, that's an easy Ash Barrage target. And it is, but we're gonna have to, yep, there's the follow me. So, we will take the Indeedee first, okay? And there is our Tailwind, okay? So, Indeedee was nice knowing you. However, here is the Woodhammer into the Indeedee slide. It does go down. All right, there's the Rocky Helmet Chip. All right, now he is going to go for the Astro. We are going to lose the Tornadus, but mission accomplished, correct?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right, there it is, the Astro. So we're going to give up the Tornadus here, but we're going to bring in something else that is a lot more impressive. And he gets a crit on the 1 HP Mon. All right, he is +1. And remember, he can't protect, right? Because we think he specs. So that's good news for us, because now we have the speed on our side. Who do you want to bring out here?
So based on so he had sort of like a Hearthflame, an Urshifu, or sort of like a Pelipper, or even Tornadus if you want to match Tailwinds. I think here he either brings an Urshifu so he can Aqua Jet us, or he brings in Torn to match Tailwind. Either way, I think we switch into Eternatus, because I think Eternatus can survive +1 specs.
+1 specs? I want to see
maybe.
that. He does bring in the
Urshifu.
Okay.
That's right.
So that could be interesting. All right, now.
Yeah.
We are Tera Normal.
Here, we are Tera Normal. I think here, based on their team, it's either Sash or Scarf on the Urshifu, which he has to lock into either the Aqua Jet to kill our Rillaboom, which doesn't do anything to our Backmons, or has to lock into something else. I think doubling here with Dynamax Cannon and Grassy Glide into the Calyrex is a good play. I don't see a way that it can sort of deal with this.
He does have to switch. He does not have the speed advantage. It is the Ogerpon. Okay.
It is the Ogerpon.
Okay. So he must try and stall this Tailwind, but I don't know how he does it. All right, so there's the Grassy Glide. A little bit of chip. Does this pick up? Choice Specs. There's the Aqua Jet. Rillaboom does go down here. Okay. But if that was Scarf, that is all he has. Right? Because
that is definitely Scarf, because it's outsped. Well, alright, it was off that, so.
Yeah, there it is. Alright, so the Ogerpon does go down. So now the Calyrex has to come back in with the specs. Okay, and now we go into our Urshifu, into a Calyrex Shadow Rider that cannot protect. Okay. And we resist these. Now, he does have his Tera still available.
That is true. But
are you scared of Tera Fairy?
We are pretty tech investment on this Urshifu, so I think Surging Strikes plus the Dynamax Cannon, if they Tera Fairy, I think it should still KO or Surging Strikes into Calyrex.
So you want me to double the Calyrex slot?
Double the Calyrex slot with Dynamax Cannon and Surging Strikes.
All right, Alex is making the call. Is this going to pay off? If it's now or never for the Terrestrialization from our opponent. All right, will he go with the Tera Fairy? All right, we do have Mystic Water, so from this range, that should pick up. Okay, could be wrong, but listen, we'll see. There it is. There is the terrestrialization. This is 100% Tera Fairy Calyrex. There it is. Wait, yep, there it is. Now, if we knew this was Tera Fairy from a team sheet, would you still make the same play?
No, I would. Previously would have probably locked into Sludge Bomb.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna pick up the Calyrex anyway. Alright, so the Urshifu cannot Terra, so he can't get any kind of boost. Alright, and if he wants to go for Surging Strikes, well, unfortunately for him, we have the Dragon typing, we are a Water type. So, that's gonna do it for him. And we're Poison, so he can't even click the fighting move anyway. Alright, there is the... Oh, that's it. This is over. Okay. And one more chip damage from the Surging Strikes. I think there's only one button our opponent can click. Do you know what that button is?
I think, well, there's several buttons. I think he can also turn off his switch, but most likely the run button would also work too.
Yes, I think so too. You want to close combat him?
Yeah, let's close combat.
Sure, why not? For the lulz. Show me the battle is cancelled button. Alright. He's thinking about it. There it is. Battle was cancelled. Eternatus prevails over the Shadow Rider. We matched with Little Big, and that is almost every single Miraidon team running around.
Exactly. Okay. So here's the big tech. I usually like to lead Eternatus Tinkaton.
Ooh.
So we can actually, with Tinkaton's Mold Breaker ability, we can actually fake out the Miraidon and go past the Miraidon. And if they want to sort of encore us into a fake out, we have Feint to go past that. And also here, we have to bring Rillaboom for the Miraidon.
Of course.
And I think Tornadus is really good here, so we can match Tailwinds.
I see. Alright, so Urshifu leaving at home, Volcarona leaving you home as well. Let's do it! Little Big is locked in. Mold Breaker Tinkaton. Hopefully we can pull it off here. Let's see. You think he's gonna lead Miraidon?
They usually do.
Oh, man. Let's see. Maybe he goes Farigiraf / Ursaluna. You never know. That's always the lead. You know, I always like to throw that one out. Okay, Ogerpon and Ursaluna. Hey, man. Oof. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
We both got it wrong. Well, so that means he's got the Miraidon in the back, right? You have to bring the Miraidon.
Right.
So then what else is... is the Farigiraf in the back for the fake out?
They could, but here, even if they follow me, we can Terra Poison Sludge Wave. We're meant to outspeed Ogerpons, and this, even if they protect the Ursaluna, it's going to do like 50% to it. So, Terra Poison, Sludge Wave, and also fake out the Ursaluna.
I see. Ooh, okay. All right. Show me that Farigiraf switching. We're gonna... Oh, that's us. I was gonna say, we're gonna see a Terra turn 1, but then I remember that is us. All right, so Terra Poison Sludge Wave next to a Steel type. Listen, if they want to do Discharge shenanigans, we can play the same game. We can show Sludge Wave shenanigans. There's the Protect. Okay, does this kill? All right, so there's the pick out going into the Protect. Can Terra Poison Eternatus pick up the Ogerpon here? What do you think, Alex?
I think it kills about 2 of them.
Think it kills about 2 of them. All right, Alex says 2 of them will drop. Choice Specs, Tera Normal. I'm sorry, Tera Poison, super effective. Ogerpon absolutely melted. Okay. Now, if he brings in Miraidon now, are you scared?
A little bit.
There it
but
is.
we do have a Rillaboom that we can switch into.
Okay.
Which,
now, are you gonna Sludge Wave our own Rillaboom, or are we gonna bring it in later?
I think we should switch out the Eternatus into Rillaboom,
I
reset
see.
the terrain to our advantage.
Okay.
We're meant to survive a Volt Switch in terrain from Miraidon. So here I actually think just Gigaton hammering the Ursaluna should chunk it for a bit,
Okay.
and we should go from there.
All right, let's see it. So, if he goes for the Electro Drift, we're done. I mean, our Tinkaton is cooked.
I don't necessarily think so, because they're losing both Hydro Engine and the Electric Terrain, so
That's
I
right,
think
Mold
we
Breaker.
should survive.
Okay, let's see it. I would love to see a survival. He is going to go Terra Electric, though. Unless this is the Ursaluna. It is the Miraidon. Terra Electric. Alright. You scared yet?
We'll see.
Alright, we'll see. There's the discharge. You knew it was coming. Alright. Here it is. Rillaboom, can we live? We should. Oh, Tinkaton eats that for breakfast. We get the pair on the Rillaboom, though. Okay. And something's eating a berry. That's us. Okay. And we're gonna give the old Yeet Hammer into the Ursaluna. A little bit of chip. And there is the Earth Power going into the Rillaboom slot. We eat that for breakfast as well. So, not bad. Okay. We preserve the Eternatus and we change the terrain on the Ursaluna. Now, do you think he protects on that Ursaluna? Maybe. But what do you want to do from here?
I think they switched the Miraidon out, because if they switch out the Ursaluna, then they're kind of stuck with
Grassy terrain.
clicking Grassy Terrain, but also stuck clicking Discharge. Can we see what they could have in the back?
Sure. Listen, I still think it's... Ooh, could it be Iron Hands? don't know.
Maybe, but it could also be the Whimsicott. So here, it's unfortunate to have a Parrot here,
10 seconds.
but I think Wood Hammering plus fainting the Ursaluna is good here.
Ooh, alright, we're gonna do it. Alright. Ooh, he's switching it.
Ooh,
What is this? Is it the Farigiraf? It is the Farigiraf. Aha! You gotta bring Farigiraf with the Ursaluna. Okay.
oh, that means they're discharging their own.
Yeah, they are.
Farigiraf,
They are.
Which,
Ooh. Does it live? Oh my god, the damage. He paralyzed our Tinkaton. Uh-oh. We're gonna get some pair hacks? Rillaboom is so good. Farigiraf drops. Okay. And I think we're gonna stay alive as well. Alright? And so it is Tinkaton a little bit. So now he can't have his terrain. And now he has to go back to the Ursaluna.
yes.
Okay.
So I think he just double attacks here with Ursaluna in Miraidon with sort of a Blood Moon and Hyper Voice or Blood Moon and Discharge. So here I like to go for a Helping Hand Grassy Glide to pick up the Ursaluna.
Okay. I'm down
Yes.
for it. Yeah, let's see it. Like, if he protects, okay, sure. Alright, there's the Helping Hand into Rillaboom. Can Rillaboom Grassy Glide the Ursaluna? Yes, he does! It's enough! Ursaluna could not get anything going this game. Miraidon is stuck in the grassy terrain. He's stuck clicking Discharge. Listen, you can get rid of these two mons, okay? We can get something better in. And Rillaboom does not drop anyway. He crit the Tinkaton. But listen, Tinkaton put in work. He did its job. Are you thinking what I'm thinking next?
A little bit. It's really annoying that the Rillaboom is still on the field.
Yeah, I know. But he's clicking Discharge. I mean...
He is clicking Discharge. Let's switch into Tornadus here, actually.
Yeah, I think this is correct. We just gotta Tailwind and let him kill our Rillaboom.
Yes, exactly.
And
I actually don't. I think we survive another Discharge. So here we can actually go for a Warhammer is actually more damage.
Ooh, it is. Oh yeah, that's right. We have the terrain still. Terra Electric.
And Tailwind.
Absolutely. I think he just quits here. He does. He's gonna play it out. He's gonna play it out. I respect it. You know, he still outspeeds, right? So, you know, he's gonna say, maybe I can pull it. Okay, there it is. Discharge is coming out. The Rillaboom is eating this Miraidon damage. But we're gonna kill ourselves anyway, right? Because of the Wood Hammer. If we get it off, we don't get it off. Okay. That's okay. We still have enough Tailwind turns, right? He has to kill us next turn anyway. So
let's go for Grassy Glide, just for a little bit of chip.
Sure.
And just go for Bleak Wind.
Absolutely. Why not? Oh, there's another one. Listen, we got 3 free turns earlier when it really mattered, but at this point it don't matter. So if he wants to kill it now, sure. There it is. There's the discharge. Okay. And he can't stall our Tailwind anyway, right? He's locked into it. Okay. He crit the Rillaboom.
Crit the Rillaboom.
He's getting his luck now, alright? That's okay. Tornadus, done. And now we get to bring our own restricted.
Exactly.
And the grass is gone. Uh-oh. No recovery left for Miraidon friend. And we also have the specs. So we're gonna show him which specs damage does better. What do you want to do here?
I'll go for Sludge Rider because it's slightly more damage and it's single target.
I see. Absolutely. Yes, it is. Okay, Sludge Wave. We don't resist the electric attacks, but can Miraidon cannot survive the wrath of Eternatus. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have slept on this restricted. Unbelievable. How about that? But listen, the real MVP was Tinkaton. Alright, this is it. This is the premier Calyrex Shadow Rider team. The Clefairy stuff. What are we thinking here?
Oh boy, this is the one matchup I don't really have a sort of matchup into, and it just won LA, so we'll see how we can go from here. So Calyrex, they usually lead Calyrex Clefairy, or sort of a Calyrex Tornadus lead, or maybe something with Fire Water Grass, but I don't really see a way that we can capitalize off the Clefairy Shadow Rider lead.
Sludge Wave it.
We could Sludge Wave it, but then we're not doing damage to the CSR. We can use our Tera Normal Rillaboom as our tech, but also actually, they usually have nasty plot here. So I actually think we can actually do something with the Rillaboom Volcarona lead, with struggle bugging and sort of fake outing the Clefairy. And we can have Eternatus in the back. In here we can also do something. We can either match Tailwinds, or we can either sort of
10 seconds.
Urshifu. But I think matching Tailwinds here would be also good.
Oh boy, I think I got that in time, yes. Alright, so listen, Clefairy is the premier support for Calyrex Shadow Rider. We've said this in our few videos before. Let's see if Eternatus can invalidate the little Moon Fairy. We're gonna do our best. If it's Clefairy CSR lead, what are you thinking?
It's a little difficult. There it is.
Alrighty. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
Well, listen, I don't know if you want to do Tera Normal yet. Up to you, but
I think the maybe surprise factor, because they're usually kind of bulky. So I like to go probably fake out the Clefairy here.
Okay.
Yeah, and go for Struggle Bug just in case they go for a nasty plot.
I'm doing it. Listen, he's thinking he's safe. You can't fake out a Ghost type. I've got a Clefairy. What are you doing? Oh my god! Okay. Do we live?
Right off the bat.
Oh man, I wanted to click the Tera Normal button. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Oh, we live. Good job, Volcarona. Alright, there's a little bit of a struggle bug there. Yeah, there is the helping hand play, but he will pick up the Volk next turn. Now, that being said, you think he goes aggressive here and says, you know what, I'm gonna pick up your Volk?
Maybe. We can probably Tera Normal here so we can survive and attempt to Wood Hammer the Calyrex. I think also protecting Volcarona here would actually be really nice.
Yeah, let's get a little recovery here. All right, he is gonna Tera. Uh-oh. What is this? Is it Ghost? I see it. It's Ghost. It's not Fairy. This is a different breed of Calyrex. Not like the first one. You know what he's clicking.
Yep.
You know what the Clefairy's clicking.
Maybe. They might follow me. They also might, based on the damage, might go for Helping Hand again.
He's going for Helping Hand. You know how these players play. Let's be honest. This is Ranked Ladder. This is not Wolf Click playing in round 9 of Swiss. There it is. There's the Helping Hand.
Exactly. There it is.
There's the count. All right, here we go. Protect Volcarona for the second game in the video. Tera Normal Rillaboom against the Ghost-type Astro Barrage. But the question now is, can we pick it up? There is a Clefairy on the field. You think he lives? Oh, he lived. Okay. That being said, do you now think he clicks Follow Me?
I think so, actually. I think they Follow Me Astral to pick up the Volcarona.
Okay.
So here, what do we have in the back again?
We have an Eternatus and a Tornadus.
Oh, okay, cool. Actually, what we can probably do actually is I like switching out, doing a double switch actually, just in case they go for
I've got 10 seconds.
Nasty Plot. So I think switching the Rillaboom into Eternatus.
Okay.
And switching Volk into Tornadus would be good.
You want to set the Tailwind and then potentially click next turn after we're down to 1 HP. I don't think he can get us to 1 HP anymore. He's -1. Yeah, I think this Clefairy is a little scared now. I think he's going to click the Follow Me button here.
Yeah, Follow Me Nasty Plot would be a decent play from them. Get to +1.
Let's see. Maybe he switches. Maybe he gets scared. You think he's scared? There's the Follow Me, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, this shouldn't do a whole lot of damage here. Oh, it's Psychic! Okay, I was scared for a second. Okay, so he's got Psychic.
I think -1 shouldn't kill. So we can actually lock into Sludge Bomb here. Kill the Clefairy.
Ooh, we're gonna nuke it.
If we still had a Tera, I would actually Tera steal the Tornadus, but I think we should be fine and go for Tailwind.
Okay, I'm clicking it. We're gonna have the speed advantage. There's the Follow Me. We have to remove this little fairy thing. Now's the time to do it. Okay, there's the Tailwind. Okay, you know this thing is not clicking Protect. He's clicking Psychic. Alright, -1. Psychic. You think, or maybe he wants the Tornadus.
Maybe. Right.
Oh, he's... Ooh!
Oh, he just sort of...
We should live this. Wow. Okay. I think Tornadus might live here. Never mind. Okay, so he's back to neutral. But we got our Tailwind, though. Okay. Now, Grassy Terrain is going to expire a little bit sooner, so I don't know if you want to bring the Rillaboom back just yet. Unless it expires now. I'm not sure.
I kind of want to kill this Calyrex, and they might have Urshifu in the back.
Okay.
So, I think still bringing in Rillaboom is the best place, because I'm not confident that Overheat kills.
Okay. We'll do it. Alright, here's the Rillaboom. I think we're going to get one turn of...
And if they bring in their own Rillaboom... Oh, they bring in Instant.
Fake out pressure. Not super good. But we have the faster fake out.
We do have the faster fake out.
And we have the faster restricted.
Yes, because of Tailwind.
Is that enough to kill the Calyrex, though, from this range?
I'm not exactly... That's about 50%, right?
It's a little under.
Okay, and... Whew, this is a little annoying. Let's go for it.
Yeah, we have to. I think
we kind of have to get rid of it here. Maybe hope for a crit, and we can go for Fake Out onto Incineroar.
Yeah, I think we have to go for this play. But you need a little bit of Oh, okay, he's just clicking that button.
Oh, okay then.
Alright, well, he gets a little recovery now.
Oh, we get the Tera Breakout boosted.
Okay, we are intimidated. Now, here's the thing. We still have Tailwind up.
We do have Tailwind up.
But I think he might switch it now. You think? I don't know. He can't die. So now he's back to 50. Let me see what else he might. There's the Grassy Terrain gone, so we can't Grassy Glide, but we outspeed him anyway. We do have 2 more turns of Tailwind. We have no Tornadus. He still he might have his Ursh. I think he's got his Ursh back.
Yeah. I think here. I think he has to switch out his Calyrex into Urshifu and sack it, and then protect the next turn. So I like doubling into the Incineroar with Sludge Bomb and High Horsepower.
Ooh.
That should knock it out.
Okay, I'm doing it. Does he switch it?
Yeah.
Let's see it. He can't let it die. Oh, bro. He stayed in. We do get a poison, but we are intimidated, though. Okay, so that means he's definitely clicking Psychic. You know he's clicking Psychic.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. And he's got the berry, too. Oh, boy. Not goggles. Oh. Alright, there's the Psychic. Can we live 1? Oh! Eternatus drops there. Oh, man. We could have took it out. He stayed in. Unfortunate. We get the reroll. Yes. There's the parting shot. Alright, now we get to see if he actually had the Urshifu. I don't know, man. I don't like that play. If we just target the Calyrex, he just loses the game. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's okay. Alright. Is it the Ursh? Show us. Oh, it's the Rillaboom. Alright, so he gives us Grass.
Okay, I see.
Okay. Alright, and you know he's going to try and cycle the instant stuff. But now his Calyrex is +1. Okay. Well, we got 1 more turn of Tailwind. I think he just protects it. But maybe he says, you know what, I'm going to just not care. But at this point, we're going to have to... Well, he does have Fake Out anyway, right?
Yeah. Let's go for Overheat. Let's go for Overheat and Woodhammer, just in case he doesn't protect. And if he fakes out the Volcarona, he has a chance to get burned, so...
Alright, let's do it. Let's see it. I think he might pivot the... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's the protect.
Alright. But does he fake... Oh, Fake Out Protect? Really? No. Okay. Well, it doesn't really punish him that much, right? Because, you know, the instant's probably just going to come in here, but... Listen, he does give us the terrain back. We can do a little bit of Grassy Glide stuff, but we are -1 and we're trapped in it. We can protect.
We can protect the Volcarona, or he can just go for Astral. We need a crit on the Woodhammer to kill it from here.
We do.
I just think sort of overheating, so he might Psychic the Rillaboom. I think just overheating and Woodhammering again the Calyrex there.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, there's the Grassy Glide. Oh, our Rillaboom does live. Alright, there is the Psychic play into the Rillaboom slot. Yep, he does pick that. Well, alright, so I don't know if this picks up from this range. I don't think so. But again, we're doing our best here. Yeah, again, just a little unfortunate. We got the first read wrong, and then that just put us behind a little bit. Alright, oh my god, he lives on 1.
He lives on 1.
Alright, we're just gonna run from this one. But that's okay. Okay, but again, I still don't like what he did. We could have just taken the Calyrex already. Okay, but that is the game we played. On to the next one. GG's to our opponent. Oh boy, we've got... Is that a Pikachu? We're playing...
I thought that was a Dracozolt.
I was like, wait a second.
I thought that was a Dracozolt.
We got Pelipper, Basculegion, and a Pikachu.
And a Zacian. Oh god.
Yeah. What does the team building notes say about Pikachu?
I fought 1
You fought one?
And it died immediately. So, okay. Here actually, Volcarona's really good into actually. Tinkaton and Volcarona is really good into Zacian.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't want to necessarily lead it, but we can have it. Maybe we can think about Volcarona in the back.
Okay.
Actually, I do like leading Volcarona here. And Eternatus. Volcarona Eternatus is really good here. We threaten Flamethrower, a one-shot onto Zacian. We bring Chien-Pao to its sash, and we can do a lot of cool things there. I do like Urshifu to just hit things really bad.
Okay.
And the last mon.
Tornadus?
Tornadus seems good. Yeah, we can lead Tornadus here.
Gonna bring the rain, we're gonna bring the pain. Did you say Flamethrower is gonna one-shot the Zacian?
Yeah.
Wow. I wanna see it happen. I don't think I've seen a Flamethrower one-shot the Zacian with the... are we modest?
We are modest.
Okay. Alright, let's see it. Pikachu Pelipper, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, baby. Yeah, well, how many times have you seen this lead in a regional? I think Pikachu gets Fake Out, right?
Pikachu does get Fake Out. I think it's Fake Out Tailwind, which is a little annoying. Maybe should have led Tinkaton here, but I think protecting Volcarona here and attempting to Sludge Bomb the Pelipper here is good. We can bring it down to Sash if it has one.
I don't want the Paralyze move on Pikachu. Please don't click the Paralyze move. No nuzzle. Please, whatever you do, don't nuzzle me. Okay, just click Fake Out.
Fake Out. Okay, yep.
Alright, so then what is this?
Tailwind?
Is it? Hurricane!
Hurricane, okay.
He got greedy.
That's good. He did get a little greedy. Okay. Here we can actually go for a Struggle Bug and Sludge Bomb, cover for the Sash on Pelipper since they didn't go for a Tailwind.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Pikachu, please don't click the Paralyze move. We've been paralyzed enough once in the first game. We don't need it again. He's got the hat.
Should outspeed Pikachu.
That's true.
With Eternatus, and if they go for like Nuzzle onto...
Uh-oh.
Okay, they switch it out.
Into... Oh, the Steel type!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I figured that might happen there. He saw it once. I was like, oh, wait a second. Alright. That's not going to do anything. We are going to chip the Pikachu, though. Oh, Thunder! Ow! Paralyzed!
We did get parried.
Oh, man. Please. Okay, we got some chip damage. Oh, that did a lot on Pikachu.
A lot.
Okay, well, here comes the Zacian in the rain. This flamethrower ain't one-shot.
Yeah, but we're also locked in. Who do we have in the back again?
We got Urshifu and Tornadus, which do very well in the rain.
We do, yeah. Actually, yeah. So we can protect Volcarona here.
Okay.
Because we kind of need to conserve it for... Actually, no. Switch into... that's Timid Pikachu then. Since it outspeed or Eternatus. Did it outspeed? No, it didn't, because they switched in Zacian. Switch Volcarona into Tornadus.
Okay.
Because we need to conserve our Volcarona for Zacian, and Sludge Bomb to Pikachu.
Oh man, who would have thought that Pikachu...
Wait. Okay, wait.
Yeah, I was... Pikachu giving us problems here. Alright, remember, Pikachu's a world champion from the show. Oh boy. Did we live one?
Behemoth Blade? We should survive that.
Oh, barely. Zacian, even with the nerf, is still good. Alright, we take out Pikachu. Oh! Okay. Now, does he bring the Chien-Pao? Basculegion! Uh-oh.
Oh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
We do have Urshifu, but...
We do have Urshifu, and they do have a 100 base power last respects. I think... We actually Tailwind, I think we can sack Volcarona, since it's not really doing much, since they have the rain up. Maybe get Lucky Burn. We can sack it there, we get a free switching into either either the Urshifu or the Eternatus, and we can go from there.
All right, so we have a sash on the Tornadus. That's the cool thing about this. There is the Tera. You know this is Basculegion. Oh boy, is it Tera Water? Ooh. Oh man, Basculegion is here. It's here to bring the pain and the rain. There's the Tailwind. Okay, is it Aqua Jet or is it gonna be Zacian time? Oh, it's outspeeding his Zacian. Oh, can we get the lucky burn?
That would be nice.
He got the para. I deserve the burn. There's the recoil. Oh.
No burn.
All right, so okay, he crit on our Focus Sassy Tornadus. So, couple things.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Urshifu in the rain.
Yes.
Okay, we have Tailwind.
Mm-hmm. I think bringing in Urshifu and threatening the Zacian is really good.
Okay.
And we can go for Bleak Wind.
If he Aqua Jets, are we screwed?
I don't necessarily think so, because we outspeed with our Eternatus.
Okay.
We can get some chip. If
I just
want
want to check the rain turns here. Oh, one
turn.
more.
Okay.
Mm.
But then they have Pelipper in the back, so we can they can reset it.
I understand.
So they can go for Bleak Wind, and we can Tera Water Surging Strikes the Zacian. That should do a lot.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. He has to stay in. He needs to reset his rating. You know he's not switching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, he's switching! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do you think he's clicking Aqua?
Maybe. We'll see. But then we get a free switching into Eternatus, which is very good.
Maybe. I mean, we're clock is ticking. Okay, so he's giving us the Pelipper, but I don't know. Wow. Oh, speed reduction? No speed reduction. Okay, Pelipper, thanks for coming. Okay, but you know he's clicking Last Respects now, right?
They might be also banded.
Hmm.
But we'll see. Last Respects coming out.
Let's see. All right, we're gonna get confirmation here in his flip turn.
What? Okay.
Is it AV?
Into Tornadus. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if he wants to stall the Tailwind, that means he's gonna protect the Zacian.
Uh-huh.
But no rain now, so he's gonna be super slow on that Basculegion. Alright. There's the Zacian again. The rain has stopped.
Rain has stopped.
Okay.
But now, we do have Flamethrower, so...
We do have Flamethrower. It is at our disposal. Okay. And here's the Basculegion. Now, I want to check my Tailwind turns here. We do have pressure here, so it's not really going to do anything. How many turns? We do have turn. That's good.
Yeah. So I think we just Flamethrower the Zacian and close combat the Basculegion.
Ooh. I'm down for that. Alright. Let's see it. Wait, he didn't protect! Zacian lives! Oh! But, yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's gonna protect and stall the Tailwind.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See who he targets, though.
Yeah, but he's gotta target something. Ah!
He targets
That's the wrong target. That is not the right target, ladies and gentlemen. He got scared. He got intimidated by the Sword and Shield
storyline. From the pressure.
The pressure, man. Okay.
Yeah, so we just... Yeah, we can...
Anything.
We have one more turn. We can't protect, so we can just... Let's go for Surging Strikes.
Of course. I'm surprised. Alright. Zacian, you did your best. Making a comeback in Regulation G. But Eternatus gets the slight upper hand this time. Okay. You get... Alright. If he targeted the Ursh there, I don't know. Maybe... but...
He might have played...
No.
But he might have played...
Play Rough? I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe Play Rough would have killed.
All right, so folks, so now we're in the Pokepaste section of the video where now we get to talk about this pretty cool Eternatus team. We had a lot of fun. So thanks again, Alex, for joining us on the channel. So how did you build the team and how did you choose the Mons for this squad?
Yeah, I can explain. Actually, originally, when reggae initially dropped, I was playing around with Lunala.
Ah,
And Lunala, King Gambit stuff. I had a few iterations of this team, but it was pretty fun. But I didn't realize that sort of Calyrex Shadow Rider was a premier. I think better Lunala in that regard. So I was playing around with Shadow Rider, and then Wolfie. I think a few weeks ago won a tournament with a Clefairy sort of Calyrex Shadow
I
team that
remember that.
I think they're actually the same team um, won LA, so that's cool. But I was playing around with that team a lot, and I didn't really like the Clefairy mode with that team because it didn't really have a good matchup into sort of Zamazenta or sort of like the Koraidon stuff. And I was looking at past formats to look for an answer, and that's what I usually do. I look at past formats since I've been playing for a while. I look at past formats, see what done well, and I came across this video that I've watched many times before. It was Barry Anderson's top 9 Wales 2016 team, and it had a Volcarona on it. A support Volcarona with Rage Power. So I'm like, okay, that deals with the sort of Zamazenta issue, and it has a redirection with Clefairy. And I was playing around with sort of the Calyrex Shadow Rider team with Volcarona on it, and then I realized I have 3 things weak against flying types, and I didn't really like Tornadus that much, so I replaced the Tornadus with sort of like a Roaring Moon part, and I played around with Tinkaton, so that's where Tinkaton came into play there. Then I went to an MSS later in I think May. I didn't do so well. I'm like, okay, I don't really like this version of this team. But about around the same time, Sableye VGC posted a video with a Tinkaton on it
Oh,
that he built with Nicholas Borghi. And it was very similar to what I had. I had a special attacker. I had Calyrex at this CSR at the time. He had an Eternatus. I had Roaring Moon. He had Tornadus. And he had Rillaboom, Urshifu, Tinkaton, and Incineroar. And I was already playing with sort of like that fire type, fire, water, grass, Tinkaton core. So I'm like, okay, let's slap Tornadus on the team. And the next day I went to an MSS and I got second. And so I'm like, okay, I'll use this team at the MSS. Got second. I'm like, okay, let me use it at LA. So that's where the team came from.
nice, nice. I mean, yeah, like sometimes you gotta look to the past to get answers to the future, as we like to say. And good job, and you got to use your experience since you've been playing for a little bit longer than some others, like a casual player, for example, which is good. You know, that's your advantage. So now that we see the team on our screen, I see the Dragon Fairy Steel Core. I see the Fire Water Grass Core, of course. Very standard, typical VGC cores. So that's good. Now, in terms of the EV spreads, let's start here with the Eternatus. So what are we doing here with this particular spread and investment?
Yeah, so originally the Sableye version of the team was max special attack and 236 speed. That 236 speed is made to outspeed Tornadus, so you can also Dynamax Cannon and Sludge Bomb it. It also outspeeds Ogerpons because it outspeeds the base 110s. But at the time, I didn't really like going up against Calyrex Shadow, not Calyrex Shadow, Calyrex Ice. And so the bulk is to have a more favorable roll into Glacial Lances and +1 high horsepowers. You can comfortably live a neutral high horsepower. There's about 90% there. And the 164 special attack is, I originally had 140, but I didn't really like the damage rolls that I was getting. So I bumped it up a little bit and sacrificed a little bit of bulk. So I can hit some more rolls, more preferably Flamethrower, Helping Hand Flamethrower into Calyrex, and Helping Hand Sludge Bomb into Koraidon.
Now we need one more EV so we can KO Zacian.
Usually the Zacians die to Flamethrower. I think it's around like a 93% or 88% chance to kill.
But the one we played lived at 1 HP.
So it's it was either bulky or Zacian, or we got a lucky roll, so unlucky roll.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I was like, oh. That's why I was saying, like, this is gonna one-shot Zacian. I want to see it happen. All right. So how about Tornadus here? Looks like you're max timid here. What's this slight deviation here in some of the HP and defense here?
Yeah, so it's obviously Sash, so I want to go max. But I did have a little issue with Scarf Urshifu. I did get Tailwind up, but then I just died to Surging Strikes. So that little bit of HP in defense is to survive the Surging Strikes from Scarf Urshifu. So they don't break my Sash, and I live on 1, so I can get another move off.
I see. Okay. How about our Rillaboom here? Adamant 36. That looks like one of the benchmarks there. So
yeah.
that's cool.
So this Rillaboom was sort of my answer to Miraidon in Calyrex Shadow. We saw that Tera Normal came into clutch against the CSR teams.
Yes.
This is a weird EV spread I came up with. It's max special attack in 140 HP. This survives a Draco Meteor from Miraidon in electric terrain with the AV. And so that was the benchmark I came up with. And then the speed is to outspeed max speed Blood Moon Ursaluna.
I see. Awesome.
It was more of a defensive piece. I didn't really want damage. I originally had Banded, but then I didn't really have a good pivot into the special attackers. So I'm like, okay, let me go with Rillaboom here.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you really needed to do. Like, give me the fake out, give me the Grassy Glide, then let me survive some hits and just keep the pressure on with the priority move, which is fine. And then you get one of his partners here, Urshifu. So we got Adamant 164 speed. Okay, so what are we doing here?
So yeah, this Urshifu, I came up with a little bit of spreads. I was originally playing around with Jamie Boyd's spread a little bit. That survived a Thunderclap from Raging Bolt and a Wire Charge from Iron Hands, which the Wire Charge didn't really come into effect because I didn't really face that much Iron Hands. Correct. It's picking up a little bit, so maybe I changed that spread. But this special defense is to survive Thunderclap. Again, Thunderclap from Raging Bolt, max special attack Raging Bolt. But now, since they're mostly boosted energy, I don't think it's pretty necessary. And that defense HP investment is to survive Grassy Glide from Miracle Seed Rillaboom. And the speed investment is to outspeed modest max speed Terapagos and put the rest in attack.
I see. Yeah, Adamant 76 again. There's one of your benchmarks. So this is a good spread. This is not bad either. All right, now the last two, the Volcarona, the one that we couldn't really bring, right? Not super. We brought it to Zacian, but couldn't really get it in the right position. But this is for your Zamazenta Koraidon stuff. So what is this spread doing here?
Yes, so the Volcarona is mainly for the Zamazenta matchup. Zamazenta Eternatus does have a good matchup into Zamazenta because Body Press and Heavy Slam does like 20% max and you can two-shot them with Flamethrower, but I just want another answer to Zamazenta. So the defense investment is to survive, so that Body Press from Sword of Ruin, so that Body Press Sword of Ruin Zamazenta is a 3-shot into Volcarona.
Good calc.
So it usually does that. The speed is to outspeed modest Terapagos, so I can outspeed and struggle bug them and neutralize their specs if they're not Covert Cloak or Clear Amulet. And I just dump the rest into special attack to Oko physically defensive Amoonguss, since most of them are trained to survive the Glacial Lances from Calyrex Ice.
That's ours.
So that special attack with Overheat always kills those Amoongusses.
Oh boy, now we know. Okay, yeah. Volcarona, like if you're wondering how to EV a Volcarona, that's pretty much how you want to do it. Like, can you take 3 body presses from a Zamazenta here. That's like a common thing. And then from there, do what you want with the special attack and the speed, right? And you have your reasons for that. But at least for the physical bulk, I always just say, can you live 3 body presses? And that'll give you 3 chances for a potential burn. So that's good. Now let's go to the Tinkaton here, the last one, and we got to see it do a little bit, especially with like the support things there. But what does our Tinkaton do here?
So the Tinkaton is kind of a mishmash of stats. I couldn't really figure out a good spread for it. One thing I wanted to survive was Flablets from Incineroar, which I think I only faced like 102. So that's what the defenseman EVs are for. And so I had this like smattering of EVs to deal with. The speed is to speed creep max speed Incineroar so you can win the fake out war. And then I just put the rest in an attack.
Max speed Incineroars?
Yeah. It got top 4 at Indianapolis, so I wanted to cover for that.
That's a good choice there. It did. Right.
So I just put the rest into attack, and it does well into Gigaton Hammer. It does one-shot Flutters and one-shots the Ogerpon Rock and goes through Sturdy, but they're dying anyways from Gigaton Hammer plus Faint. So those were meaningful calcs. Didn't really show up at LA or at the MSS, but that's what the spread does.
Hey man, Mold Breaker. We did use it in our battle a little bit, right? It was somewhat in play, for Miraidon stuff. So that's also relevant, and I would say, Tinkaton a little underrated, a little niche, right? And that's all you really want it to do. Just come in and do the one job that it's supposed to do, and then leave the rest for the other squad members. The Urshifus, the Eternatus, and whatnot. So Tinkaton serving its role here. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, now folks, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the rentals. So now you too can try Alex's Eternatus team. Alright folks, so there is the rental, so feel free to give Alex's Eternatus squad a try. We had a lot of fun using it on ladder. We got to use Tera Normal Rillaboom, we got to use Tinkaton, we got to Sludge Wave things. Okay, we had a lot of fun with this squad. So Alex, thanks again for joining us. And you got second at the MSS, but we're still fairly in the later parts of the beginning stages of regulationG, if that makes sense. So is there anything about the squad you would change right now if you were to continue using this?
Yeah, so as we can see, the Calyrex Shadow Rider matchup is a little unfortunate. So maybe putting a dark type somewhere onto the team would be nice. Maybe dark type Urshifu, or playing around with the Tinkaton slot a little bit. I was playing around with Alolan Persian, which kind of deals with the same matchups and does the same support. Maybe and also some other forms of speed control. Either maybe Scary Face on the Tornadus, or somewhere with an Icy Wind or Electro Web user would be good. But from there, I think the team did its job. It did good things at it did surprisingly well at the MSS and at LA. So those were some of the changes I maybe would look into.
Yeah, absolutely. I think just having some kind of dark coverage would help this team a little bit more. The Tera Normal Rillaboom was nice, but we had to work a little hard just to get into a decent position here. But hey, other than that, pretty cool squad all in all. So thanks again, Alex, for joining. And now, before we bid adieu, is there anyone you want to thank or shout out?
Yeah, I would like to shout out some of the people at the New York region VGC community. First of all, Andreas for driving me to events at the MSS.
Okay.
Some of my opponents, Kason,
Kason Thompson?
There's some Kason Thompson, yep. James Beck I faced, Chef Rich. Those guys were good matchups at the MSS, and just the New York region as a whole, coming down to LA and doing a good showing. I'd like to shout out my friend Youngjin. He did some team building with me to do some improvements onto this team. and also Velocity VGC for hanging out at LA.
I see. Excellent. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of people. But listen, the game is more fun when you have friends to enjoy it with as well. So, again, last thing, Alex, where can the viewers find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Xenconic, XENCONIC. I post a little bit about Pokemon there, and do a lot of tweeting there. So
excellent. We'll put that handle in the video description below. So, folks, once again, here's the rental. Try it out for yourselves. Let us know how you do. We'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out, and have a good one.